Good morning Year 4. In this visual maths video for if you've got this booklet on Thursday the 11th of February, I'm going to start by saying a very big well done to Taylor Rose for a fantastic effort. Please keep it up. Now we've been looking at units of measure and we've now finished that learning Year 4. We're going to start today with a quick warm-up before we move on to some brand new learning. Our warm-up today is called the Daily 10, and for this you're going to have 10 seconds to answer 10 questions. Okay, are we ready? I want to see you shouting out the answers or writing them down. You've got 10 seconds. 10 add 4 equals 30 add 4 equals 40 add 8 equals 80 add 3 equals 60 add 8 equals 40 add 4 equals 50 add 7 equals, keep going, we're almost there, we've done question 7. Next one, 50 add 3 equals, not many more to go, Year 4. 90 add 5 equals, and question 10, 90 add 2 equals. You should now have said 10 answers out loud or written 10 answers down. And are you ready to check your answers? So it should be 14, 34, 48, 83, 68, 44, 57, 53, 95 and 92. Well done if you got some of those correct at home. Now for today's learning Year 4, we are going to be finding the total amount using coins. And we've already done some money learning when we were in school. So I've got some pictures on my board all the way across. They're different colours, different sizes and different shapes. But what are they? Okay, so they are coins. And what do we use them for? So we use them to buy things, don't we? And each of these coins have got a value. They're worth a certain amount of money, but how much? So here, my first one, it's a little copper coin. What's that one worth? It's worth 1 penny or 1 pence. Well done if you knew that one. What about the next one? Same colour, but a little bit bigger. What do we think? Brilliant, 2 pence. Okay, so now we're on our silver coins and this is the smallest coin. What's that coin? What's it worth, Year 4? That one's worth 5 pence. And then next to it, slightly bigger, we've got 10 pence. And then this coin, it's silver, but it's a bit of a funny shape. It's not a circle like the other ones. And this coin is a 20 pence coin. Then we've got a 50 pence coin. And then we get to the coins that are worth the most. with £1 and £2. So I'm going to point to some of these coins and I want you to tell me what that coin is worth. Are you ready? Say out loud the coin that I point to. This one. £1, brilliant. 1 penny. 5 pence. 20 pence. £2. 5 pence. Well done if you were quicker than me. But today we've got to find the total amount. And that means we're putting the coins together to find out how much we've got all together. And to do this, we've got to add up what each of those coins are worth. So I can see here that I've got a 5 pence and another 5 pence, another 5 pence, and then finally a 2 pence. And if I wanted to find the total, I've got to find what all of those would equal if I put them together. So I've got 5, and 5 more, so that's 10. 5 add 5 is 10. 5 more, 5, 10, 15, and then 2 pennies. So 15 and 2, 15, 16, 17. Well done if you managed to find that total of 17 pence. Let's have another go then. So this time my coins are 10 pence coins. So I've got 1 10 here, another 10, another 10, and a 1. So what would that equal all together? 10, 20, 30, add 1, 30, 31. So all together there is 31 pence. So to find the total, we've got to add together some amounts of coins. Now I want you to turn to your book so we can have a little look at some of our questions. And the page that you're going to be turning to is page 24. And we're going to have a little go now at question number 2. I know that's a little bit strange because I normally ask you to start on question 1, but I want you to have a little go at question number 2. So let's pop it under the visualiser. Okay, so question number 2 is asking you to add up each group of coins and write down the total. So let's zoom right in on those coins. Now they are all black and white, which means you don't know what the coin is from the colour. You'll have to use your knowledge of the shape. And if you look really carefully, you can see the numbers on those coins as well. So just like I did, I want you to find how much there is all together. And I did it by counting on my fingers and counting in my head. So now have a go at question 2, A and B. You might want to pause the video whilst you do this. Once you've done that year 4, your next set of questions are asking you to find out how much more money we need to make an amount. So I've got some coins and I've also got an amount that I need all together. So I need 60p all together. So I'm going to use my 100 square and I'm going to highlight my 60 because that's how much I need. Okay, so once I've done that, I've now got to figure out how much I already have. So I've got 50. 50 add 5. Let's put 50 on our heads and add 5. 50. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So I'm at 55 and I've got to add one more. One more than 55 is 56. And now I've got to think, how much more do I need? I've got 56, but I needed 60. So now I'm just going to find the difference, and we found the difference earlier on in the week. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 4 more pence to find my total. Okay, let's have a go at another one. Okay, so this time I need 81 pence. So let's find 81 on our 100 square. Okay, there it is. And then what do I need to do, year 4? I've got some coins here, but what do I need to do with them? I need to find out how much I've got. So these are a bit tricky to do in my head, so I'm going to use my 100 square to help me. So I've got 20, 20, 20. So 20, add 20, add 20. Because remember, whenever we add 10, we can just go straight down. So if we go straight down 2 boxes, that's 20. So 20, 40, 60. So I've done these ones. Now I've got 5 more to add. So I'm at 60. I need to add 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've landed on 65, but I've not finished yet, year 4. We've now got to find the difference between these two numbers. Okay, so count along with me. We're going to count from 65 to 81. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I need 16 more pence. Okay, so if we go back to your booklet now then, year 4. Okay, so if we look at question number 1, that's asking you to find the missing amount, which is what we've just done. So find out how much we've got here. And then circle those two numbers on our 100 square to find the difference, which will go here. And don't worry, I'll send the link out to your 100 square that you can use on your iPad. And then we can also use that method to help us when answering question number 3. And it says, mark the blank coins to show 2 different ways of making 38 pence. So that's what we've got to make in total. The total is 38. And we've got to figure out how much we've got here. And then we'll circle how much we've got on our 100 square. We'll circle 38 and then we'll find the difference. But remember, we can only put coins in here that actually exist. So I needed 16 pence here, but a 16 pence coin isn't a thing. But I could use a 10p, a 5p and a 1 pence. Okay, so you've got to think about what coins you can use. You might want to pause the video so that you can complete question 1 and question number 3. And then the final question today, year 4, is asking you which you would prefer. Now, the more money you've got, the more things you can buy. So we want the one that's the biggest. So which of these amounts is the biggest then? So I've got 50, add 10, 50, 60, that's 10 more. And then 1. 61. Not forgetting my pence, remember, because that's our unit that we're using. Pence, it's not 61 cats. Okay, and then this side, I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, add 5, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. And which would we prefer then, year 4? Would we prefer 61 pence or 85 pence? I know which one I would prefer. I'd want the one that was the biggest. And that one is 85 pence. And your final question is asking you to do just that. To circle the group of coins that is worth the most. So you've got to figure out how much this is, how much this is, and how much this is. And think, which of those would I want? And we want the ones that's got the biggest total. So you're only going to circle 1. But once you've done that, you know I like to set you an extra challenge because we're working so hard in our home learning. And we're going to do that by playing a bit of a game. Okay. So once you've completed all of your learning for today, take a picture and send it to the Year 4 account, and then you can have a little go at this game. And I will send the link out to this as well. Okay, so we need to make 34 pence. Now there isn't a 30 pence coin, but there is a 20, so we could use that one. 20, 30. How could I make 4 pence, year 4? I could do this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's check it. Okay, now we need 95. How could we make 95 pence? And I'm going to stop there, so you've got the chance to play this at home. Okay, so let's do our self-reflection splat then, guys. I'm going to splat one of these, and I want to hear your answer. I'm going to splat this one. Have you ever used money? I can't wait to see what you've remembered from when we did money in school.